Hey there YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to look at a piece that well, let me tell you the story of the person who owns this. His father collected all of the National Park Foundation coins that came out for a long period of time. And when this one came out, he was a little bit ill, but this sold so fast that he did not have an opportunity to get it. His father passed away the middle of last year, and he passed away without having an opportunity to get the coin. And when his son saw it for sale, well, let me just back up. He said that the coin had appreciated in value so much that he couldn't afford getting it when it was available, whether it was on eBay or on secondary sites. But then it came up and his son found it at a very reasonable price, and this coin holds a sentimental value for him because he sees it as the coin that his father was never, well, it's not really a coin, it's a round, but it's the piece that his father was never able to get. This is the 2017 Gold National Park Indian Head Commemorative. And if you didn't know, these pieces, they were graded, they were sold as graded pieces from NGC. And it's spectacular. Some people refer to it as the double eagle. Some people refer to it as the Indian head. The Commemorative National Park Foundation, I believe, refers to this as the Indian head. But it's kind of known in the community as the double eagle. And the Indian head, this was by the way, this is Augustus Saint-Gaudens. And he was the designer of the original piece. And this was the design used from 1907 to, I want to say 1933 maybe. And it was the double eagle because when the first coin came out, it was $10. And when it was re-released with the Indian head and the redesign of the eagle, it was a $20 piece. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but this has a slight concave to it that gives it this barrel roll that's just phenomenal. And when you talk about a perfect piece, I want you to take a look at the edge of this piece. The edges, to me, always give the indication of how well a piece is visually. And if you can't tell from this edge, it's so phenomenal, it's so exceptional. This is also a high relief. So this design was recreated by John Mercanti, and as you can see, it's signed by him, NGC, authenticates the signature. And I think this piece, the 1 ounce, if you were looking for it, the lowest I've seen it is $4,000. And that was part of the reasoning why Greg's father couldn't get it, is because when it first came out, it was up there, and because it sold so quickly, the price started to appreciate just beyond what common collectors of these pieces were willing to pay. I'm not sure if you can see that, just the barrel roll of that, the concave design. This is a true stunner. Bitcoin. A lot of discussion about it. I think it's a loser. I'm going to tell you a story, not on this video, but of the same person who lost their money, recovered their money, and then I'm going to tell you a story about another incident where they lost their money. And I'm sad that he is turmoiled through his investment in Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is a strange thing. When people get into it is, even when you experience something that results in you losing money, the folks who invest in it still love it. They cannot get themselves away from it. It's almost like a preoccupation or an addiction. You know, it went down. Okay, I sold this, but now it's so low, I'm going to buy it back because I know it's going to go back up. And that may very well be true. But it seems to go back down again as well. And to this day, until I see him turn his investment into qualified, profitable investment, I just don't understand the preoccupation of it. But there are people who assert that they have done very well with Bitcoin. Shadowstack speaks highly about it, and I want to be in it. As I mentioned on, I don't know how many videos I've spoke about Bitcoin. I do want to be in it. I want to make all that money that everyone says that they're making. But the risk seems so much greater than anything else you could invest in that it just doesn't seem worth it to me now. But that story will come. Alright guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this one. 2017 1 ounce ultra high relief Indian head Commemorative National Park, double eagle. Originally designed by Augustus Saint-Gaudens and redesigned by John M. Mercanti, who was the chief engineer of the Mint. Wow. That's what I'm talking about right there. So this area here, I believe, is supposed to be the sun, and these are rays shining on the eagle. Again, I think one of the best points about this piece is that you are getting it pre-graded. Now, I think there were pieces that weren't graded. I believe I did see that there were pieces being sold that weren't graded, but actually, how many were these? Let's see. I think maybe there were 1,000 of these. If anyone knows how many of these, because I'm not sure about the mintage on these. I'm sure Doctor Who may know, because I believe he has the sister coin to this, which has the, here instead of the soaring eagle, it has the eagle perched, and Lady Liberty holding a reef. All right. Thanks a lot for taking the time to view my video. And as I mentioned, more stuff to come very, very soon. Have a wonderful day, guys.